folks. You are live on the ICCAC Network broadcast of the 2024 Division II tournament for men's baseball. Iowa Tritons, number 3 seed, have just taken the field to complete their warm-ups. Ian Culver on the mound starting for the Tritons today. His battery mate will be Zach Goodwin, number 4 behind the plate. Troy Berg at third, Jake Besson at short, Cooper Nicholson at second, and Will Smoot starting at first base. In the outfield for the Tritons, left around to right, will be Peter Johnson in left, Harrison Bowman in center, and Michael Seamer in right field. They will face the top of the Trojans lineup here in the first. I don't have that lineup, so we're going to try to get them as they come to the plate. It looks like Eli Anderson is leading off, perhaps to then be followed by Will Couchman, number 12, and Isaac Hudel, perhaps hitting third. Ian Culver on the mound, right-hander out of Roseville, Minnesota, Roseville area high school graduate. And he is ready to go. Eli Anderson is indeed leading off for the Trojans. First pitch from Culver is a called strike.
26 p.m. with the game time temperature of 62 degrees.
Stadium announcer here for the tournament today, so if you didn't hear that, game time 2:26 for first pitch, and we immediately, it looks like we have a ball escape from the bullpen down the left field line. So a little pause here after the first pitch. Eli Anderson, left-handed batter. 0-1 count. Next pitch from Culver just misses. 1-1. Big overhand curveball from Culver drops in for called strike 2. Base is empty, just underway here in the top of the first. Game 2 today. Swing and a miss, that one's in the turf. Goodwin fields it and calmly throws down to first for a swinging strikeout. First out of half inning.
Third baseman number 12, Will Couchman.
Lefty Will Couchman, playing third base for the Trojans today, steps in with one away and base is empty. One down. First offering from Culver's maybe a bit outside, maybe a bit high as well. So we've got one away here. Base is empty. Ooh, just missed. 2-0 to Couchman. Couchman is from Edina, Minnesota. Chopper to the right side, fielded by first baseman, waves his pitcher off and takes it himself to first base for the unassisted out. 2 away. That does bring Isaac Hudel to the plate.
Catcher number 4, Isaac Hudel.
3 lefties in a row here at the top of the lineup for the Trojans. 2 away, base is empty. First pitch comes in a little low, ball 1. Oh, thought about it, but didn't pull the string on that one. 2-0 now. Trojans from just up I-35 in Mason City. Fly ball, deep left center field. That's a solo homer for Hudel. Over the cutout there in left center. Solo shot. Trojans take a early 1-0 lead.
Leading off the 8 for correction. Now batting right fielder number 22 is Sam Kwapniowski.
Sam Kwapniowski, right fielder, steps in. Takes the first offering from Culver a little bit inside. Base is empty. 2 away. Solo homer from Hudel has put the Trojans in front. Swing and a miss for Kwapniowski. Native of Columbus, Nebraska. Four left-handed bats here at the top of the order for NIACC. There's a nice pitch on the inside corner for a called strike 2. 1-2, 2 away. Base is empty. Swing and a miss. So 2 strikeouts and a ground out in the half inning for Culver. Solo homer for Hudel gives the Trojans an early 1-run lead, but Tritons coming to bat. Top of the order for your Tritons will be Nicholson, Berg, and Seymour. We'll take a short break and be back momentarily.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
We're CJ Bio. In 2012, we opened the only biomanufacturing plant in North America right here in Fort Dodge. Now employing over 200 people in the local area, we've had amazing success in lysine production as an environmentally friendly animal feed. And just as important as our business has been the warm welcome of the Fort Dodge community. We here at CJ Bio want to thank the people in the city of Fort Dodge for giving us the best of all things, a wonderful home. CJ Bio, amazing people, amazing community.
For trusted work on your next project, choose Rash Construction. A third-generation, family-owned company, Rash Construction has been proudly serving Fort Dodge and surrounding areas for 70 years. We specialize in excavation and grading, site utilities, site planning and development, and GPS grade control. From private and public projects to larger-scale commercial projects, we have the knowledge, experience, and technology to get the job done right. Rash Construction. Safety first, last, and always.
Of the season this year. Nicholson from West Des Moines, Iowa, first-year player. Was anchored second base. Played a little short, but mostly been at second base for the Tritons this year. He'll face left-hander John Lyman for the Trojans. He fouls the first offering out of play over the home team dugout, rather. 0-1 count to Nicholson. Lyman at lefty on the mound. It's a redshirt sophomore. Second offering is high, ball 1. Redshirt sophomore out of Minneapolis. Interesting breaking pitch there. Must have caught the upper outer corner. Called strike 2. One-two count. Way out. 2-2. Lyman is out of Washburn High School in Minneapolis. Swing and miss. Gets Cooper going after that one. Went back to that breaking pitch in the upper outer corner. Got him swinging. 43 innings pitched for Lyman this season, 3-3 record. 10 starts and 12 appearances. Brings Troy Berg to the plate. Up and out. .481 ERA and a whip of even 1. That's very good. Just missed, 2-0. 54 Ks on the year on the season rather, for Lyman before that leadoff strikeout to Nicholson. That one comes in high again, 3-0. One down here in the bottom of the first. Bases empty. Trojans have the early 1-0 lead on the solo homer in the top of the first. That's a 4-pitch walk to Troy Berg. Brings Mike Seamer to the plate.
Right fielder Michael Seamer.
Mike, a second-year player from Johnston, Iowa, takes the first one at the knees on the corner for a called strike. Through 53 games, Mike has averaged .324 with 7 home runs, 60 RBIs, and 63 runs scored. Also has 7 stolen bases. With the lefty on the mound, it'll be a little more challenging for the Tritons to test the running game. There's a throw over, and Berg dives back safely. And he goes. Pitches high and outside, but Berg slides in under the throw with a stolen base. Good jump from Troy. One count to Seamer at the plate. Down and in, 2-1. 1 away. Nicholson led off the bottom of the first with a swinging strikeout. Berg worked to walk, stole a base. And it's out there for Seamer. Lyman steps off. Ready to deliver. Swing and a miss. Good comeback pitch, 2-2. Mike cues that one foul into the fencing in front of his home dugout. Count remains 2-2. Try to get the Trojans lineup for you, defensive lineup for you as I can. It's outside, 3-2. Charlie Harms is playing first base today. Alex Matchey at second. Looks like Darcy Berry is playing short. And Will Couchman is at third. .3-2, Mike fights that one off. Inside pitch. Probably ball 4, but spoils a good pitcher's pitch. Count remains full. 1 away. Berg the runner at second. Swing and a miss. Tough pitch down and away. 2 away now. Brings Will Smoot to the plate.
17, Will Smoot.
This season, through 50 games played, Will is batting .366 with 15 homers. That puts him in the top 5 of the ICCAC. 70 RBIs, 57 runs scored, and 3 stolen bases, just to add to his resume. Takes the first pitch low and away, ball 1. 2 outs. Berg, the runner, at second. Tritons have yet to put a ball in play. Oh, that's in play. That is either off the fence or over it. That's off the fence, but does the job either way. That is an RBI double for Will Smoot. He was ready for that one. Jumped all over it and just missed a 2-run homer, but put it off the fence, got the run in from second, and even score at 1. Brings Harrison Bowman to the plate. Another right-handed batter for the Tritons. Smoot now the runner at second. 2 away. Foul tipped that one for swinging strike 1. Bowman has played in 52 games, hitting a cool .438 with 16 homers. Also puts him in the top 5 of the conference. 89 RBIs, 64 runs scored. Swings over the top of that one, quickly down 0-2 with 6 stolen bases. Bowman is a redshirt freshman out of Owensboro, Kentucky. Ooh, watches strike 3. Goes down looking for the 3rd out. But the Tritons do tie it up, and we go to the top of 2, 1-1. We'll take a short break here on the ICCAC Network and be back with you in just a moment. Trey Starker set to lead off the top of the second for NIACC. Takes the first offering from Culver just off the plate for ball 1. Trey Starker is first-year player from Fargo, North Dakota, outfielder for NIACC. Tried to hold his swing, but went around on that one. 1-1. Just cues it off the end of the bat for foul ball. 1-2 now. Starker will be followed by Peyton Fort. Another left-handed bat. Inside, pretty pitch. Gets him swinging over the top of it for out 1.
Now batting for the Trojans, left fielder Peyton Fort.
Peyton Fort is playing left field today. First-year player from Council Bluffs, Iowa. Takes the first one from Ian for a called strike 1. Oh, that hit him. Off-speed pitch stayed a little too far inside and got him on the front arm, front elbow, I think. That brings Darcy Berry to the plate.
Shortstop number 13, Darcy Berry.
Berry playing shortstop for the Trojans today. Bats with 1 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Good slider from Ian. I think that's what that was. 1 run, 1 hit apiece. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Game 1 action today. DMACC beat the team from Northeast. Eagles, I believe. Called strike 2. 0-2 to Berry at the plate. 10-2, I believe, was the final in that first game today. Didn't want to, but he is rung up. Tried to hold, appeal down to first, and that goes as a swinging strikeout. Brings Charlie Harms, first baseman, up to the plate. Called first strike. Ian working efficiently and effectively, hitting the zone. 2 away. Runner at first. That one's a little high, and Harms doesn't chase. 1-1. Two down here in the top of the second. Just a little outside. Two and one now. Nice pitch there, 2-2. Overhand, or that big overhand curve ball that Ian has and uses so effectively. Chopper foul, just got a piece of it, stay alive. 2-2, 2 away. Runner at first. Wind swirling around a little bit, now blowing across the outfield. Throw over to first, a little closer there, but runner back safely. Oh, it's in the turf, nicely blocked by Zach. Keeps it in front of him. Count goes full. Wind is blowing out a bit to right field. Going to take a very well hit ball to get out to left currently. Runner goes, swing and a miss. That's the third out. Ian working well in the zone, really showcasing his pitches. And the hit batsman is left on base. We go to the bottom of the second. Sounds like Bussin and Johnson for sure. We'll see, I think, oh yeah, Mauser. So it looks like Jack Mauser, followed by Jake Bussin and Pete Johnson, batting for the Tritons in the bottom of the second. Short break here on the ICCAC network, and we'll be back for the bottom of the second. Jack Mauser leading off for the Tritons here in the bottom of the second. Takes the first pitch high and outside. Mauser fouls that one off, just gets out of play. 1-1 count. I tried to hold up, but a little sword action there for Mauser. That's a 1-2 count. Mauser's played in 44 games this season, hitting an even 400. Oh, gets him swinging there. It's the first out of the bottom of the second.
Next up, left fielder number 8, Peter Johnson.
That brings up Pete Johnson, playing left field for the Tritons today. Pete stands in, left-handed batter, hitting .349, runs up and out in 51 games played. 14 homers, 50 RBIs, 61 runs scored with 14 stolen bases. Takes that one low and in, excuse me. 2-0. 1 out, bases empty here in the bottom of the second. That was cued off the end of the bat to the third baseman. Couchman fires over to first base. A little to the inside or up the right field line, but Harm's able to stretch and bring that one in and get Johnson for the second out. Brings Jake Busson to the plate. 2 away, bases empty. Busson holds in the first offering from Lyman. Ball 1. Bases empty, 2 away. Busson fouls that one out of play. Evens the count at 1. Lyman working quickly. That's interesting. Seemed a bit inside. Jake certainly thought it was, but called strike 2. From where the catcher sets up, looks like they're going back low and away. Jake's able to foul that off to keep the count at 1-2. Little grounder back to the pitcher, fields it, tosses it over to first base for the third out. Tritons go in order in the bottom of the second.
Essential in the half of the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors.
No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base.
In their half of the third
We
inning.
remain tied at 1.
Couchman.
Bottom of the order for the Trojans back to the top. We'll be right back here on the ICCAC Network with the top of the third inning for you.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
We're Here's CJ Bio. In 2012, we opened the only biomanufacturing plant in North America right here in Fort Dodge. Now employing over 200 people in the local area, we've had amazing success in lysine production as an environmentally friendly animal feed. And just as important as our business has been the warm welcome of the Fort Dodge community. We here at CJ Bio want to thank the people in the city of Fort Dodge for giving us the best of all things, a wonderful home. CJ Bio, amazing people, amazing community.
All right, we are ready for the top of the third here with score tied at 1.
Second baseman number 37, Alex Matchy.
Second baseman Alex Matchy steps in to lead off for NIACC. That gets us, after Matchy will be back to the top of the order. Takes the first swing low and away from Culver. Matchy and Culver are familiar with one another, both played in the Southeastern Conference. In the, yeah, that's what it's called. In the Twin Cities, in high school. 2-0. That one's popped up. Looks like it's going to stay in play. Brought in by Zach Goodwin. Nice over-the-shoulder catch, or, well, basket catch, I guess, from Goodwin there in foul territory. Hit sky high, got that mask off quickly, picked up the ball. A little harder than you'd think. We've got the lights on here because of the cloud cover at Harlen Rogers Stadium. I'm sorry, it's the Stark Family Stadium at Harlen Rogers Complex here in Fort Dodge. First offering to Anderson was high, I guess. Ball 1. 1-0 count, 1 out, bases empty. Low and in, ball 2. Traps the curveball in for a called strike. Two 2-1 now to Anderson. That one stays high. 3-1. Anderson from Fairmont High School in Fairmont, Minnesota. All right, that was low for a walk. Brings third baseman Will Couchman to the plate.
Will Couchman.
Couchman's played in 49 games this season. Ooh. Don't know where it missed. I guess it needed to Zach. He held it there for just a second. Looked good, but ball 1. Couchman hitting .269 with 3 home runs. Throw over to first. Anderson back safely. 25 RBIs and 37 runs scored. 19 stolen bases, so active on the base paths. Oh, and that one is in the turf, gets past Will. But the runner had dove back and was unable to advance. Quickly covered by Cooper Nicholson. Count remains 1-0 to Couchman at the plate. 1 out. Anderson, the runner, at first. He goes, pitches inside, gets past Zach. Anderson slid. Didn't mean to slide, kind of slid over the bag. A little awkwardly there at second with a stolen base. So 2-0 count. Runner at second, 1 away. Popped him up. Straight up, even tougher than the last one. Zach tracks it. Oh, nice play. Zach had to reach back behind him. You can see him shake his head a little bit there. Had to reach back behind him. Ball bounced in his glove, but he stayed with it, was able to bring it up. So that's 2 pop-outs in foul territory to the catcher. Whew. Goody's been busy. Nice play. And again, really tough with the sky to pick up the ball, and that's with the wind drifting back behind him. First pitch swinging, that's roped, soft fly ball down the right field line, foul. Looked more solidly hit off the bat, but soft liner, foul down the right field line. This is Hudel. He had the solo shot to left center. His first at bat. That's the Trojans' lone run in the top of the first. Runner at second, 2 away. That's low. Ball 1. There's called strike. 1 and 2. Hudel from Mandan, North Dakota, Mandan High School. Hitting .283 on the year in 47 games played, 8 home runs, 9 now, 32 RBIs, and 44 runs scored. Just got a piece of that one, fouled it back into the netting. Count remains 1 and 2. 2 away, runner at second. Out in front of that one, pulls it foul into the Tritons bullpen. Count remains 1 and 2. It's high, 2 and 2. All right, trying to get him to chase. Changing that eye level a little bit. Two and 2, 2 outs. Runner at second. That one stayed high as well. 3 and 2. Sam Kwapniowski on deck for the Trojans. Team named mascots, 2 of them. Ooh, little high, I guess. That's a nice pitch, but that's a walk for Hudel. Brings left-hander Kwapniowski to the plate.
Sam Kwapniowski.
Two on, 2 out. First pitch, that one drops in there. Called strike 1. Kwapniowski out of Columbus, Nebraska, Columbus High School. Got in on the fist, fielded by Berg, fires over to Smoot. And the 2 walks don't come around and hurt the Tritons there in the top of the third. Two runners left. Following no runs, no hits, no errors. We are back to the top of the order for the Tritons when we get the bottom of the third underway. We'll take a short break here on the ICCAC Network and be back momentarily. We are back for the bottom of the third. Zach Goodwin set to lead off for the Tritons. Stands in, takes first pitch. Oh, ready for that. Got in on him a little bit, and mistake by the right fielder. Lets it drop, and it bounces over his head, goes all the way to the brick wall, and Goody running hard. Ends up at third. Softest triple in known history. Heads up play by Zach. He put it in play and made something happen. Right fielder decided he wasn't going to be able to bring it in. That's Kwapniowski out there, and pulled up and let it bounce, but off the turf it took a pretty high hop over his head, got past him, rolled all the way to that brick wall out there in right center. And Zach ends up at third. Nicholson takes the first pitch for a called strike. Way outside, ball one. Good job by the catcher keeping that at home plate. Of course, with how hard that was thrown, I think it probably would have come up back off that backstop pretty hard and pretty quick. I don't know if Zach would have been able to come home and score or not. Ooh, swing and a miss. Good pitch to hit there, just missed it. 1-2. Trying to have a runner at third, nobody out. Nicholson down 1-2. Puts that one in play. It's a liner to center field, caught by the center fielder, but Goodwin tags and slides in safely. Good relay throw. Nice catch and throw from the center fielder to shortstop and to the catcher. But Zach had a good jump, read it well, and slides in safely for the go-ahead run. One down. So Cooper did his job. Sac fly for him. The RBI puts the Tritons up 2-1. Troy Berg stands in, fouls first pitch back into the netting. That one's outside, 1-1. One out, base is empty here in the bottom of the third. Tritons have just put a run across to take the lead 2-1. Big cut from Troy on that one, comes up empty. 1-2. Breaking pitch stays outside, 2-2. Berg worked to walk and scored the first run for the Tritons in the bottom of the first. Comes back inside, but Berg hits a hard grounder through the 5-6 hole into left field for a one-out single.
Now batting for the Tritons, right fielder number 25, Michael Seamer.
Brings Mike Seamer to the plate. Seamer stands in. First pitch is high and outside, ball one. Berg, the runner at first. One away. A little bit low. 2-0. Big cut at that one. Over the top of it. 2-1. One out, runner at first. Called strike two. 2-2 to Seymour. One away, Berg the runner at first. One in for the Tritons here. Oh, they got Troy leaning. Throw over from the first baseman. Pitcher to first baseman to the shortstop, and they catch Berg about to steal, or trying to steal, so 2 outs now. Berg did have the stolen base in the bottom of the first, but unable to get past him that time. And Lyman comes back and gets Seymour swinging for the 3rd out. However, the Tritons do score the go-ahead run. Lead-off triple, I assume, from Zach. And he's brought in on the sacrifice fly from Nicholson. So the Tritons have a 2-1 lead as we go to the top of the 4th. Take a short pause here for messages from our sponsors, and we'll be back in just a moment on the ICCAC Network.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
We're CJ Bio. In 2012, we opened the only biomanufacturing plant in North America right here in Fort Dodge. Now employing over 200 people in the local area, we've had amazing success in lysine production as an environmentally friendly animal feed. And just as important as our business has been the warm welcome of the Fort Dodge community. We here at CJ Bio want to thank the people in the city of Fort Dodge for giving us the best of all things, a wonderful home. CJ Bio, amazing people, amazing community.
Leading out the top half of the 4th inning for NIACC, the designated hitter number 47, Trey Stocker.
Stocker set to lead off. Top of the 4th for NIACC. Kind of took the first pitch from Ian for a called strike. He tried to hold up. I don't think he did, but it was a strike regardless. He is able to hold on that one. 1-1 count, leadoff batter Stocker here in the top of the 4th. That one is a bit high. Ooh, called strike there. That's a pretty pitch. Two count, leadoff batter here on the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Kev. He knew it. Really nicely done there.
Now batting for Trojans, left fielder number 1, Peyton Fort.
Brings left-handed hitting Peyton Fort to the plate for NIACC. First pitch called strike. That one's fouled down the left field line, out of play. 0-2 count. 1 out, bases empty. That one's put in play. Oh, just gets over Nicholson's head into shallow right field for a 1-out single.
Shortstop, Darcy Berry.
Brings shortstop Darcy Berry to the plate. Throw over to first. Runners back safely. Pitch is high, ball one. One out single has the runner at first. Fouled into the netting, 1-1. Barry was a strikeout victim his first at bat. Another throw over to first, runner back safely. Yeah, nice strike on the outside corner. 1-2. Nice pitch from Ian. One and two. Another throw over to first. Runner back safely. One away. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Zach unable to keep a hold of it, so stolen base, strikeout, swinging strikeout. No, that wasn't even close to. Batter tries to argue that there was a foul tip. He was nowhere close to the ball, so there's no way that was a foul tip.
Next up, first baseman number 21, Charlie Harms.
Lefty Charlie Harms now at the plate. First pitch swinging, lines one through the 3-4 hole into shallow right field. Mike was a little slow in getting the throw in, but runner was held at third. Probably had it if he'd gone right away. So that's a 2-out single from Harms. Brings Matchy to the plate. Runners at the corners now.
Next up, the second baseman, number 37, Alex Matchy.
Number 9 hitter, Alex Matchy now at the plate. First pitch outside, ball one. Matchy 0 for 1. That catches the corner, 1-1. Two hits for the Trojans here in the top of the fourth. Little grounder to the right side, fielded by Nicholson. Throws over to first for the third out. Those two hits go unanswered. They're left on the base paths. No runs, no errors.
Iowa Central errors and 2 runners left on.
Tritons maintain a 2-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Take a short break and be back with you in just a moment here on the ICCAC Network.
Moving out the bottom half of the fourth inning for the Tritons. First baseman, number 17, Will Smoot.
Will Smoot set to lead off here in the bottom of the fourth. He'll be followed by Harrison Bowman and Jack Mouser. Smoot with the RBI double off the left field wall. His first at bat. First pitch swinging. Fouls it back out of play, or out of play over the clubhouse next to the home team dugout. That one's just off the plate, 1-1. Hit to right field, that's gone. Yep, that's gone. Woo-hoo, yeah. Solo shot for Will Smoot here in the bottom of the fourth. Nice swing, great power to the opposite field. Not really much wind at this point, so I'm not sure that that was really aided in any way. Beautiful swing from Will there for the solo home run, gives the Tritons a 3-1 lead now.
Next up, center fielder Harrison Bowman.
Brings Harrison Bowman to the plate. Takes a big cut at that pitch on the inside corner, comes up empty. Will knew that one was gone. He was celebrating before he got to first base. Fun to see. He's really had a great year at the plate, also playing some really good defense, both at first and catching. It's going to be fun to watch him at the next level. Committed to East Tennessee State University, ETSU. 1-1 count to Bowman. Hard grounder to the left side, fielded by the shortstop, fires over to first, gets Harrison by a step or two. One away, brings Jack Mouser to the plate.
Next up, the designated hitter, number 23, Jack Mouser.
Jack Mouser stands in. Takes the first pitch for a called strike, breaking pitch on the outside corner. Mouser also recently committed to Charleston Southern. Nope, that's outside, 1-1. Mouser from Golden Valley. Assume that means probably Eastview or Egan High School, not sure. Swing and a miss, strike two. Got that one a bit off the end of the bat. Liner to Matchie at second, fires over to first for the second out. Brings Pete Johnson to the plate.
Next up, left fielder number 8, Peter Johnson.
Pete's second-year player from Minnetonka. 51 games played, 349. Ooh. It's a tough pitch, low and away. Called strike one. Hitting 349 with 14 homers, 50 RBIs, and 61 runs scored. That one's outside, 1-1. Pete committed to Liberty University for the next school year. Be fun to watch him play also. Further outside, 2-1. Base is empty, 2 away. Inside, yeah, tough pitch. 2-2. Big breaking pitch there. Drops in over the inside corner. Oh man, okay. That was not a strike. Lyman owes Hudel for that one. His catcher got that one for him because it was not a strike. But goes down as a strikeout looking. Tritons do add one on the solo shot to right center from Will Smoot and take a 3-1 lead as we go to the top of the 5th. We'll be back in just a moment here on the ICCAC Network.
Leading off the top half of the 5th inning for NIACC, center fielder number 2, Eli Anderson.
Eli Anderson leading off the top of the 5th. First pitch swinging, pulls it foul down the first baseline. Oh, nice. My goodness. Nice pitch from Ian. Called a ball. Low, I guess. That was up and in. Ball 2. Nope, that one's low. 3-0. Anderson's 0 for 1. Worked walk to lead off the game in the first. Struck out his second at bat. 3-1 count here. There we go. That catches the corner. Comes back to catch the corner. 3-2. Leadoff batter here in the top of the 5th. Ooh, swing and a miss. Fooled him. Pulled the string, had him out in front of it. It's nice pitch. Nice pitch. Well done.
Baseman Will Couchman.
Couchman hitting in the 2 slot for the Trojans today. Up next. Just a reminder from the home plate umpire to Ian that batter has to be looking at him before he can come set. Swinging, foul tip, but swing and strike. Isaac Hudel, the catcher for Trojans, on deck. That one's low in the turf, bounces over Zach and the home plate umpire. Nice pitch there on the inside corner. Swing and a miss. Culver dealing.
Now the play for NIACC, catcher number 4, Isaac Hudel.
Brings Hudel to the plate. 2 out, bases empty here on the top of the 5th. First one's low and in. Mostly low. Trying to find the pitching stats here on this sidearm stats site. That one's high, 2-0. Poodle walked his last at bat. He's 1 for 1. Oh, no, I know he's 2 for 2. Oh, he shows off a little bit at home plate. Pulls that one deep over the fence in right field. Stands there, watches it, and then turns and looks back at his dugout and does a little bat flip at home plate. Titans score 3-2. So Poodle giving Ian a hard time today. Brings Kwapniowski to the plate.
Number 22, Sam Kwapniowski.
Inside, ball 1. Holds on that one. I guess it was a bit up. 2-0. Curveball drops in. 2-1. Kwapniowski is 0 for 2. It's a 2-out single into right center field. Liner over Nicholson. It's playing second.
At the plate for the Trojans, the designated hitter, Trey Stalker.
Bringing Stalker, the DH, to the plate. Stalker 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts so far. 2 down, runner at first. Takes the first pitch high, ball 1. Now I know what was wrong when I said earlier that Ian and... Oh, that was a balk called. Field umpire called it. Not sure what the flinch was. Moves the runner to second, and we're going to get a little visit from pitching coach Kuhlman out to talk to Ian. Looks like Ian thinks it is unnecessary. But back to my earlier comment, when Alex Matchey was at the plate previously, said he and Ian, and Zach for that matter, all familiar with one another, referred to the high school conference that they all played in, Suburban Eastern, or Suburban East Conference, not Southeastern Conference. That's obviously wrong one. Suburban East Conference in the Twin Cities. Tough conference, lots of good teams in that one. So those guys all faced each other, along with a couple of other guys here on the teams. All right, defensive meeting is over. Stalker stands back in, 2 away. Runner now at second, following the balk. 1-0 count. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Good comeback pitch from Ian. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Goes further out, doesn't chase that one. 2-2. It's all right, got him thinking how he's set up for that tough pitch on the outside, on the inside corner rather. Let's see what Tritons go with. 2-2 count, 2 outs, runner at second. Trojans have scored 1 here in the inning. Holds up. Nope, he did not hold. That is a 3 strikeout day for Trey Stalker. He disagrees, but the field umpire rings him up. So Trojans leave a runner. They do score 1, narrow the Triton lead to 3-2 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Due up for the Tritons will be Bussin, Goodwin, and then back to the top of the order with Nicholson. Take a short break and be back with you for the bottom of the 5th.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
We're CJ Bio. In 2012, we opened the only biomanufacturing plant in North America right here in Fort Dodge. Now employing over 200 people in the local area, we've had amazing success in lysine production as an environmentally friendly animal feed. And just as important as our business has been the warm welcome of the Fort Dodge community. We here at CJ Bio want to thank the people in the city of Fort Dodge for giving us the best of all things, a wonderful home. CJ Bio, amazing people, amazing community.
Jake Busson leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Tritons. Now up 3-2 after the solo homer by Isaac Hudel in the top of the fifth. Oh, little excuse me swing foul. 0-1. Busson 0 for 1 so far on the day. Looking for his first hit. Great spot for it. Get the Tritons in quick base runner. Breaking pitch low, maybe a bit inside. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Got him over the top of an inside pitch for the swinging strikeout.
Catcher Zach Goodwin.
Brings Zach to the plate. Zach got things going for the Tritons with a leadoff triple in the third. Soft fly ball to medium depth in right field that was misplayed, quite frankly, by the right fielder. Pulled up on it, bounced in front of him, and then over his head and went all the way to the wall, but he never touched it. So Zach gets credit for a triple, and he scored the second run for the Tritons. Takes that one for a called strike, evens the count at 1. A little questionable, but now he knows. Even softer off-speed pitch, taken for a called strike 2. Zach then came home with the second run of the game for the Tritons. That one skips up there, 1-2, on the sac fly by Cooper Nicholson. Close play, but good running from Zach. Also heads up base running on his hit to read it well, and know that he had opportunity to get to third. Now it's outside. Works the count full. Nice at bat for Zach. 3-2, 1 out, base is empty. Go be a runner. Let's go 4. Takes that one for called strike 3. Tough pitch. 2 away, base is empty. Cooper Nicholson at the plate. 0 for 1 with that sac fly I mentioned previously. Ball 1, way outside. Base is empty, 2 away. Swing and a miss at that one on the outside corner. Comes inside, skips up, or hits the turf in front of the plate. 2-1. Coop puts, oh, nice play, wow. Foul. Looked like it was going to drift out of play, but then came back, stayed in the fencing, and the third baseman, Couchman, tracks it down, but his shortstop, as it comes sliding in right where he catches it. I'm not sure if that was on camera or not. Little dicey play, then that the shortstop was right at his feet. He had to reach back behind him to bring that in. Couchman was able to do that successfully and keep a hold of the ball. Nice defensive play, unfortunately. And that ends the half inning for the Tritons. No runs, no hits, no errors. They take a 3-2 lead to the top of the sixth. We'll take a short break and be back with you in just a moment. All right, we're back for the top of the sixth. Peyton Fort leading off for the Trojans. Takes the first pitch on the outside corner for a called strike one. Fort is 1 for 1 with a hit by pitch. He was left on the bases. That one's up and in, 1-1. Fouls that one back out of play. 1-2. That one not where Ian had intended. 2-2. Ooh, just outside. Count goes full. Leadoff batter here in the top of the sixth for the Tritons. Excuse me, Trojans. This is Fort. He'll be followed by, that one's low. Leadoff walk. Be followed by Darcy Berry here and Charlie Harms, first baseman. Long look by Berry down to the third base coach for signs. Stands in. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts so far today. Looks like he could be bunting. Ooh. Low, I guess. Ball 1. Fort, the runner at first. Nobody out. Here in the top of the sixth. Throw over. Back safely. Swing and a miss. Chased one low and off the plate. 1-1. Another throw over to first. Good stop by Will. That one's a bit low. Runner back safely. Fouls that one back out of play. 1 and 2. Runner at first, nobody out. Oh, got him swinging. Another swinging strikeout for Ian.
First baseman number 21, Charlie Harms.
Brings up Harms, the first baseman. Nice pitch from Kev to get Barry swinging. Big first out. Harms stands in. Oh, throw over to first. Chases the runner back. 1 away. Harms stands in. He is 1 for 2. Runner goes. Throw by Zach is in between the second baseman and the shortstop. Neither of them able to bring it in, but the head first slide from Fort keeps him at second. Bowman was on that quick. Stolen base. Runner now at first with 1 out. 1-0 count at the plate. Pitch is high, 2-0. Tritons have a 3-2 lead as the Trojans bat here in the top of the 6th. Fly ball to left field. Pete coming in on it. Shallow left field, runner unable to advance. That's the second out. Brings Alex Matchy to the plate.
Alex Matchy.
Suburban East matchup here, as I mentioned before, with Ian Culver and Zach Goodwin, both representing Roseville Area High School, and Matchy from Stillwater, I believe. First pitch swinging, pops it in foul territory. Wheel gets underneath it, brings it in. That's a quick third out. So runner is stranded once again. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. We will have 2, 3, 4, Berg, Seamer, Smoot due up for the Tritons. We'll take a short pause here on the ICCAC Network and be back with you for the bottom of the 6th here momentarily. Troy Berg leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Tritons.
For Iowa Central. Third baseman, number 19, Troy Berg.
He'll be followed by Mike Seamer and Will Smoot. Hopefully some additional Tritons after that as well. Berg stands in. First pitch is low, ball 1. Berg is 1 for 1. Scored the first run for the Tritons, also has a walk and a stolen base. He was also caught stealing. It's been an active day for Troy. That one's way outside, ball 2. Hard grounder to the shortstop. Tries to right himself and still fires over to first. So good job by the shortstop staying with it. But after the bobble, no chance to get Troy. E6.
Right fielder, number 25, Mike Seamer.
Hard hit, but right at him, and he knows that that's one he should have made. That's going to get a visit out to the mound from the coach. And he's taken the ball from the lineman. So lineman's day is done. Call down to the bullpen for the Trojans. Looks like a righty coming in. See if I can get the number for him. He will face right-handed batters Seamer and Smoot and Harrison Bowman. If I can get his number, 18. Cole Newell, right-handed pitcher, redshirt freshman from Maple Grove. So we're going to let him go through his warm-ups. We'll take a short break and be back with you in just a moment.
Now pitching, number 18, Cole Newell.
All right, Newell on the mound now for the Trojans in relief of John Lyman. Give you Lyman's in-process stats. 5 innings complete, 5+ with the additional batter here in the bottom of the 6th. 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned. He is responsible for Berg, the runner at first. 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. 81 pitches for Lyman. Pretty efficient for 5 innings. Seamer stands in. First pitch from Newell is high, ball 1. Let's see if I can get you some stats on Newell. There's a called strike, 1-1. 12 appearances this season, 3-2 record, 1 save, 17 innings over those appearances, a 4.24 earned run average with a whip under 1. That's very nice. 23 strikeouts. Mike shows bunt. No. Nice try. Throw back from the catcher down to first. Berg back safely. Dugout from NIACC trying to convince the field umpire that they got him, but Bergs dove back to the back corner, and Harms had to do a swipe tag to even get to him. So Berg back safely. Was close play, but clearly safe. There's a strike on the inside corner, 2-2. Mike pulls that one sharply foul down the third baseline. Seamer 0 for 2 so far today. Be a great spot for him to get his first hit. 2-2 count, nobody out. That one slips out of his hand, 3-2. All right, good spot. See if Mike gets something he can handle. Oh, they got Berg leaning, which I don't understand, and he is caught stealing for the second time. Have to question that. Three-two to Mike, 1 out now. Base is empty. Ball 4. Yep, could have been 2 on and nobody out. Woulda, coulda, right? That's baseball.
Baseman number 17, Will Smoot.
Brings Will Smoot to the plate. Seamer now a runner at first, 1 away. Just clips the outside corner. 0-1. Tritons with a 3-2 lead as they bat here in the bottom of the 6th. High and inside. Will does a nice job of getting the bat out of the way because that was over his head. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch had him fooled a bit on that one. 1-2. Be surprised if Will sees a fastball that's anywhere close to the zone after the hits he's had. Fights that one off. Count remains 1-2. Will with a RBI double and a solo home run. 2 for 2 on the day. Also scored a run following his double. Yep, that's a balk. So Mike moves to second on the balk call. Still a 1-2 count to Will at the plate. Umpires reposition themselves in the field. Will steps back in. Newell steps off. Seamer back to second. Will resets himself in the box. 1-2 count. 1 out. Runner at second now. Hard grounder to the left side. Fielded by the third baseman. Looks Seamer back and fires over to first, and Will is retired for the first time today. 2 away. Runner at second now. Brings Harrison Bowman to the plate. Harry 0 for 2 today. Real good spot for him to get his first hit. Be nice if he could trade places with Mike. First pitch swinging. Taps it foul. Behind home plate. 0-1. Off the plate, ball 1. Seamer the runner at second, 2 down, 1-1 count to Bowman. That one's low, 2-1. Good eye by Harrison. Tritons able to get 3 off the starter, John Lyman, for the Trojans. He exits the game after 1 batter here in the top of the 6th. Newell on in relief. He's gotten 2 outs. Bowman fouls that one out of play. Evens the count at 2. Newell comes set, checks seamer, delivers off the plate, count goes full. Full count now to Bowman. Low, ball 4. Good take, good at bat by Bowman, didn't chase. Brings Jack Mouser to the plate.
Designated hitter Jack Mouser.
Jack Mouser, if you're not aware, has been on fire. Good spot here for him to show what all that's about. First, ooh, okay. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch had him out in front. Good mix of pitches there by Newell. Quickly 0-2 with 2 outs, 2 on. See if Mouser can battle back and get something to handle. Way off the plate. 1-2. Oh no, balk called again. Yep, that moves both of the base runners up 90 feet. Still 0-2 though to Mouser. That pitch does not count. Oh, the NIACC fans not happy with that. Oh, and they can be happy about that. Mouser chases one, unable to get a piece of it, and Tritons threaten but do not score. They take a 3-2 lead to the top of the 7th. Looks like we will have a new pitcher for the Tritons. Yep, Hunter Frost entering the game in relief of Ian Culver. Ian with a wonderful outing. We'll take a short break, and when we come back here on the ICCAC Network, I'll give you the line on Culver and his nice day on the mound, and get you introduced to Hunter Frost.
For trusted work on your next project, choose Rash Construction. A third-generation, family-owned company, Rash Construction has been proudly serving Fort Dodge and surrounding areas for 70 years. We specialize in excavation and grading, site utilities, site planning and development, and GPS grade control. From private and public projects to larger-scale commercial projects, we have the knowledge, experience, and technology to get the job done right. Rash Construction. Safety first, last, and always. For trusted work on your next project, choose Rash Construction. A third-generation, family-owned company, Rash Construction has been proudly serving Fort Dodge and surrounding areas for 70 years. We specialize in excavation and grading, site utilities, site planning and development.
He's in relief. Culver, great day on the mound for Culver. He leaves with the 3-2 lead. Frost will face the top of the order for Trojans. Anderson, Couchman, and Hudel. Get you the line on Culver here in just a moment. First pitch to Anderson's off the plate. Culver went 6 complete innings with 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 3 walks, 11 strikeouts. Did have a hit batsman and a wild pitch and a balk. A little bit of activity. 103 pitches for Ian today. A really nice job. Just a really nice job all around. 2-0 count to Anderson from Frost. 3-0 now quickly. Frost, a right-handed pitcher from Farmington. That's a 4-pitch walk to lead off the top of the 7th here. And to a base stealer, so we'll have to keep an eye on him.
Third baseman Will Couchman.
Brings Will Couchman to the plate. 12 appearances for Hunter, 11 games started, 4-2 record, 52 innings. He's been a workhorse. 4.15 ERA and a 1.56 WHIP. 56 Ks for Hunter on the season as well. Good season for him. Taking care of a lot of innings, faced a lot of batters, and worked well. Fouls that one out of play. Couchman does for 0-1 count. Anderson, the runner at first. Hunter is very aware of him. It's thrown over now twice. Runner goes. Fire down to second is to the shortstop side, but Anderson had a big jump. Got that on Hunter, and Zach really didn't have a chance at throwing him out. So tying run now at second, nobody out, 1-1 count. That one's lined into left center field, gets past Bowman on the bounce. That is going to easily score Anderson, and we are indeed tied. That's an RBI triple for Couchman as he slides into third. So a liner just in the right spot after the stolen base. With the ball getting past Bowman, unable to stop it on the bounce. Runner easily scores, and Couchman ends up at third. So tough spot here. First pitch to Hudel is a called strike. Three tie here in the top of the 7th. Low, ball one. Hudel's 2 for 2. Worked walk his last at bat. 2 solo shots against Culver. Off the plate, 2-1. Pulls that one fouled on the first baseline. 2-2. Hudel will be followed by Kwapniowski. But first, there's going to be a visit from Coach Stein. In the midst of the at-bat, Frost is relieved. Stein has made the sign down to the bullpen. Looks like number 44, Josh Kirchhoff, is going to come in and inherit 2-2 count to the lefty. And a runner at third after the Trojans have tied it up here in the top of the 7th. So we'll take a short break while Kirchhoff goes through his warm-ups and be back with you here on the ICCAC Network.
For 70 years, we specialize in excavation and grading, site utilities, site planning and development, and GPS grade control. From private and public projects to larger scale commercial projects, we have the knowledge, experience, and technology to get the job done right. Rash Construction. Safety first, last, and always.
to do here in the top of the 7th. Trojans have tied it at 3. Runner at 3rd. 2-2 count to the batter at the plate. And the Tritons make a pitching change. Josh Kirchhoff, the pitcher now for the Tritons. He inherits that situation. Isaac Hudel, the catcher for the Trojans at the plate in that 2-2 count. Runner at 3rd. First pitch is tapped foul. Count remains 2-2. Biggest challenge for the Tritons right now is there's nobody out. Just got a piece of that one to foul it straight back. Count remains 2-2. Kirchhoff's second-year player from Roseville, Little Canada, Minnesota, actually. Fly ball to center field. That's probably going to get the run in. Brought in by Bowman. Sack fly for Hudel. And the Trojans take their first lead since the top of the first, 4-3. That is important first out. Kwapniowski, right fielder, now stands in. Another left-handed batter for the Trojans. Kwapniowski is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Swings over the top of the first offering from Kirchhoff. 15 appearances for Josh on the season, 10 starts, 8-1 record, 64 2/3 innings pitched. Swing and a miss, 0-2. 2.64 earned run average, a whip of 1.35, 91 strikeouts so far this season. Doesn't chase that one up out of the zone. 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, came back inside on him, tied him up for a swinging strikeout, number 2. Second out of the inning, that is. Brings up right-handed hitter DH Trey Stocker. Base is empty, 2 outs. Swing and a miss from Stocker. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes the pitch off the outside corner, ball 1. Two away here in the top of the 7th. Trojans have scored 2. Just off the corner, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Oh, came inside on him, jammed him, just got a piece of it, foul it back into the netting. Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Stocker goes down swinging for the third, actually Actually, that might be his fourth swinging strikeout, or fourth strikeout on the day. 3 from Culver and 1 here from Kirchhoff. So the Tritons will come up here in the bottom of the 7th with 7, 8, 9 due up for the Tritons. Work to do. They now trail by 1. But we got the right guys coming up. They will see reliever Cole Newell back out for his first full inning of work. We'll take a short break and be back with you here for the bottom of the 7th on the ICCAC Network.
Leading off the bottom half of the 7th inning for Iowa Central, left fielder, number 8, Peter Johnson.
Pete Johnson stands in to lead off the bottom of the 7th for the Tritons, now trailing 4-3. First pitch from Newell off the plate. Newell, the righty, came on in relief of Lyman, the lefty. And it's also off the plate, ball 2. Johnson's first at-bat against Johnson, 0 for 2 so far today. That's low. Takes that one for a called strike 1. Curveball, called strike 2. I'd like to see that one on the track, man. Pete thought it was ball 4, but he stands back in. Full count now. Nope, well off the plate. So ball 4 twice, at least in Pete's mind, and he's a base runner. Brings Jake Busson to the plate. Use a hit from Jake here. 0 for 2 so far. Swing and miss on the first offering from Newell. Johnson gets lead at first. Throw over. Dives back safely. Don't know how it didn't hit him. Somehow it caught the plate. Like, it really looked like it almost grazed Jake. He's not right up on the line either, but okay. 0-2. Tough call for Jake. See if he can work out of it. Another throw over to first. Pete back safely. Brings him up high and outside, upper outer corner, I guess, of the zone. It's the only place it could have been. Jake goes down on 3 straight pitches. That's tough. First out. Brings Zach Goodwin to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Scored a run. interesting top to the zone. Called strike one. Ball one to Zach. One and one out, runner at first. Another throw over. Johnson back safely. Big cut at that one, but comes up empty. 1-2. Came inside on him. Zach was ready for it. Pulls his hands in quick. Laces it down the right field line, but well foul. Count remains 1-2. Good cut. Probably not going to see that pitch again. Zach was ready for that. Real good swing on that one. But out in front. Fly ball into left field. Yep, not read all that great from the left fielder. And it falls in front of him. So opposite field single for Zach. Well done. Left fielder at least does reads the bounce well and is able to make a leaping stab at it, knocks it down, keeps him in front. So Pete unable to go on to third. If it had gotten past him, Pete was definitely going to be standing at third. One out single, that's going to get a visit to the pitcher from the catcher. Make sure they're on the same page with his signs, I guess. Back to the top of the order for the Tritons. Cooper Nicholson stands in. He's 0 for 2 with a sac fly. Real good spot for him to drive one to a gap. Real good spot for the Tritons, that is. One down. Takes that one for a called strike. Oh, one out. Runners at first and second. Good speed in Johnson and Goodwin. Didn't hold up. Coop has dug himself into a hole now. 0-2. Well off the plate. Reads that one, 1-2. I say well off, but never know. It was clearly nearer to the other batter's box than the plate, but you never know. That one is lined into left field, over the third baseman's head, misplayed in the outfield by the left fielder. That's an RBI double. Well, maybe a single and an error, but RBI for Coop. Johnson scores easily. Zach advances to third, and Coop ends up at second. It is indeed ruled an error here in the stadium, a single and an error, allowing the runner to advance to second. More importantly, Tritons tie the game at 4 and have 2 runners in scoring position and 1 out. Troy Berg at the plate. Ball 1. Troy 1 for 2 with a walk. Low. Whew. 2-0. Yeah, I probably can't hear the fans right below me, but yeah, that was a tough one to take. It must have been a little bit low. Nope, that one misses as well. 3-0. Mike Seamer waits on deck. After him would be Will Smoot. If we can get that far, would be nice. Would be real nice. Runners, second and third, one away. Oh, Troy had made up his mind. He was swinging at that one before it left his hand. 3-1. As that was ball 4. All right, 3-1. Probably go right back out there. He does, and he misses. That loads him up for Mike Seamer.
Next up for Iowa Central, right fielder number 25, Michael Seamer.
Mike stands in, bases loaded, one away. Great spot to do some damage. Field umpire calls time, the one on the left side of the infield. Okay. First offering misses. Ball 1. Seamer has a walk and 2 strikeouts. Good spot for him to put one in play. Mike been swinging the bat well. Yep, right on cue. That's a deep fly ball into left center field, off the fence, past the left fielder, past the center fielder. That's going to score Troy Berg all the way. And that's a bases clearing double for Mike Seamer. And the Tritons take a 7-4 lead. Should have called that up sooner. Good swing for Mike. He was ready for that and didn't try to pull it too much, just went with it and hit it hard into left center field, off the fence, hard, and past the left fielder, past the center fielder, had to run back towards center field to track that one down. That's going to get a visit from the Trojan head coach. Probably a pitching change. They got somebody coming out of the bullpen before the coach even signals down there. And that is indeed Cole Newell's day. Tritons now with a 7-4 lead. 1 out, runner at second. Get the new pitcher for you here and take a short break. Let him get his warm-up, tosses in, and we'll be back after a brief break for the messages from our sponsors here on the ICCAC Network.
We're CJ Bio. In 2012, we opened the only biomanufacturing plant in North America right here in Fort Dodge. Now employing over 200 people in the local area, we've had amazing success in lysine production as an environmentally friendly animal feed. And just as important as our business has been the warm welcome of the Fort Dodge community. We here at CJ Bio want to thank the people in the city of Fort Dodge for giving us the best of all things, a wonderful home. CJ Bio, amazing people, amazing community.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
We're CJ Bio. In 2012, we opened the only biomanufacturing plant in North America right here in Fort Dodge. Now employing over 200 people in the local area, we've had amazing success in lysine production as an environmentally
House left-hander now on the mound for the Trojans. In relief, Cole Newell. He is met by Will Smoot, with Mike Seamer at second place after that bases clearing double. Will takes the first offering from Uhas low, ball 1. Sun is trying to peek out now. That one's outside, 2-0. Will having a good day so far. If you're just tuning in, 2 for 3 with an RBI double and a solo shot to right center field. It's also scored a run. 2-0 count here, 1 away, runner at second. Tritons have plated 4. Oh. Hits that one hard, foul down the first base line, 2-1. Bounces off the fencing into right field, so takes just a second to get that one back into the dugout. 2-1 count to Will. Seamer, the runner at second, with that beautiful left center field double off the fence. Good cut by Will at that one, but fouled back into the netting, evens the count 2-2. 1 down. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Tritons had given up the lead in the top of the 7th when the Trojans scored 2, but they've answered back here with 4 and have a 7-4 lead as they bat. Inside. Clearly inside. Three-two count now. Tapper foul. Good cut from Will. Just got a piece of it, just missed it. Hangs tough though, 3-2. 1 away. Uhas comes set. Oh yeah, right, gets rung up. Will goes down looking. Not happy about that, but I think he knew he got fooled a little bit. So that brings Harrison Bowman to the plate. 2 away now. Runner still at second. Certainly would like to see Harry get on the scoreboard with a hit as well. First pitch swinging, pulls it foul down past the visitor's dugout against the fencing. Ali Uhas, left-handed pitcher, second-year player from Victoria, Minnesota. Checks the runner. That one's inside, gets past the catcher. Wild pitch, advances Seamer to third. 1-1 count. Outside. 2-1. Uhas working a bit slower than his predecessors. Fights off a slow breaking pitch, fouls it just out of play off the roof of the home team dugout. Count goes to 2-2, sorry. Was 2-1, now 2-2 with 2 away. Runner at third, be nice to get that run in as well. Let's see if Harry can get one that he can put in play. out. 3-2. Yohas thought he had hit the upper part of the zone there. It has been a little fluid, so I can understand why he might be optimistic. 3-2 count. Bowman puts that one in play and goes with it on the outside corner and just dumps it into right center field for an RBI single. Nice at bat for Harrison, and he does indeed get his first hit of the day and an RBI to boot. Really nice job by Harrison there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just went with it, hit it hard into right center field. He's the runner at first, following that RBI single. Brings Jack Mouser to the plate. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Jack has looked a little discombobulated today. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. That's unusual for him. Let's see if he can get things going in the right direction this at bat. 0-1 count, 2 away. Runner at first. Big breaking pitch drops in and quickly 0-2. All right, let's see Jack battle here. Very capable of it. Just gets a piece of that one, fouls it back into the netting to stay alive at 0-2. Tritons have plated 5 here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll take at least an 8-4 lead. Be nice to keep it going here for a little bit, but good battle from Jack. Gets a piece of that one low and outside to spoil a pretty good pitcher's pitch there. Bowman the runner at first. 2 outs. Mouser just got underneath that one. High fly ball in shallow left field. Shortstop camps underneath it, has to wait for it to come down, but does bring it in for the 3rd out. But a good half inning for the Tritons, who score 5 and take that 8-4 lead as we go to the top of the 8th. Due up for the Trojans will be 6, 7, 8, Fort, Berry, and Harms, the first baseman. We'll take a short break and be back in just a moment for that top of the 8th.
Leading off the top half of the 8th inning for the Trojans, left fielder Peyton Fort.
Lefty Peyton Fort stands in to lead off the top of the 8th for the Trojans. First pitch swinging, pulls it foul, past the home team dugout. Kirchhoff back on the mound for his first full inning of work after coming on in relief in the top of the 7th. That is a liner back up the middle into shallow center field for a leadoff single.
Now batting for NIACC shortstop number 13, Darcy Berry.
Right-handed hitter Darcy Berry stands in now. Shortstop for the Trojans today. Peyton Fort continues his good day at the plate, 2 for 2 after that leadoff single. So he's the runner at first. First pitch to Berry is low, ball 1. I guess. Ball 2. Barry 0 for 3 so far. Overthrows that one to go 3-0. Needs to regroup and reset himself. Nope, that's a 4-pitch walk.
Up next for NIACC first baseman number 21, Charlie Harms.
Lefty Charlie Harms stands in now after coming on and closing out the top of the 7th for the Tritons. Kirchhoff did have to spend a bit of time in the dugout as the Tritons scored 5 in the bottom of the 7th. But no excuse, that's 5 straight out of the zone. That's going to get him a visit from his catcher and probably some sharp words to himself. Oh, he's going to get a visit from his pitching coach also. This is what the Tritons didn't need, base runners, after taking a 4-run lead. Kirchhoff going to have to bear down and work on getting outs. Tritons need 6 of those. All right, 44 steps back on the mound, gets the pitch. 1-0 count to Harms. 2 on, nobody out. Oh, my goodness. Go, kid. Two-0. Foul. Runners were both going. 2-1. Oh my gosh. Wow. You might be able to hear the fans. They agree with me that that is a good pitch and should have been called a strike. But it was not. 3-1. I'd like to see that on TrackMan. And that's high.
Now at the plate for the Trojans, second baseman, number 37, Alex Matchy.
Loads bases. Single and 2 walks. Nobody out. Number 9 hitter, Alex Matchy, stands in now for Trojans. First pitch swinging, fouls it out of play, 0-1. A lot of work to do here. Fouls that one back as well. Two. Doesn't chase that one. 1-2. Yeah, gets him on the inside corner. comes back inside. I don't know how it changed from, I guess, the lefty versus the righty, but pretty much the same pitch that wasn't called a strike to the left-handed batter. All right, gets back to the top of the order. 1 out. Base is still loaded for the Trojans. Eli Anderson at the plate now. That one hits the outside corner. 0-1. Still work to do. 1 away. Base is full. Up and out. 1-1. Ooh. Low, I guess. 2-1. Can't wait to see that one on the replay. 2-1 count, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Chase that one up out of the zone, 2-2. Or at the top of the zone. I'm not really sure where that top is anymore. 2-2. Fouls it out of play. Just reaches out, puts it out into left field. Fly ball. That'll get a run in, but it is the second out. So sac fly by Eli Anderson. Just jackknifing over there a bit, but puts the ball in play. Gets the runner in from third. Other 2 runners do not advance. 2 away now. 8-5 new score. Will Couchman, third baseman, stands in. First pitch swinging. Fouls it off to the left into the netting. 0-1. Nice pick by, backhanded stop by Zach on that one, low and inside, 1-1. Two down now. Runners at first and second. Leadoff batter did come in on the sac fly. Fouled out of play, 1-2. Chases the runner back to second. 1-2 count, 2 outs, runners at first and second. Trojans have trimmed the Tritons lead. Oh, foul tip into the glove. Zach hangs on to it, get the swinging strikeout. And the Tritons work out of it with a minimum amount of damage. Trojans do score 1, cut the lead to 3, but the Tritons take an 8-5 lead as they go to the bottom of the 8th. 7, 8, 9 do, 7, 8, 9 due up for the Tritons. Johnson, Bussin, and Goodwin coming to the plate for the Tritons. We'll take a short break and be back on the ICCAC Network here momentarily.
We We're CJ Bio. In 2012, we opened the only biomanufacturing plant in North America right here in Fort Dodge. Now employing over 200 people in the local area, we've had amazing success in lysine production as an environmentally friendly animal feed. And just as important as our business has been the warm welcome of the Fort Dodge community. We here at CJ Bio want to thank the people in the city of Fort Dodge for giving us the best of all things, a wonderful home. CJ Bio, amazing people, amazing community.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
Leading off the bottom half of the 8th inning for the Tritons, left fielder number 8, Peter Johnson.
Peter Johnson leading off for the Tritons here in the Ali Uhas, the left-hander, back for his first full inning of work. First pitch tries to come inside. Pete fouls that one down the first base line. 0-1. Pete 0 for 2 today with a walk. Like to see him get into the hit column as well. Outside corner. 0-2 now. Fouls that one off at home plate to stay alive at 0-2. Johnson will be followed by Jake Bussin and Zach Goodwin. Off the plate, pops out of the catcher's glove. 1-2. And then hopefully back to the top of the order for the Tritons as well. Be nice to add to their lead. Currently 8-5 Tritons. Swing and a miss. In the turf. Picked up by Hudel, throws down to first, tried to throw it past the first baseman, but he makes a good stretch and brings that one in for the first out.
Let's go, Jake. The Tritons shortstop number 9, Jake Bussin.
Jake Bussin stands in now. Takes the first one bit inside, ball 1. Jake 0 for 3 so far today. That one's low. 2-0. Base is empty here as the Tritons bat in the bottom of the 8th with one out. Jake pulls that one foul down the third baseline. 2-1. Foul tips that one. Outside pitch. 2-2. Likely to go right back out there to it. Same pitch. Nope. Up and out. Jake doesn't chase. Works the count full. Ball 4, base hit. Let's go, Jake. One out, base is empty. inside and low. Jake works the walk. Nice at bat for him. Brings Zach Goodwin to the plate. Long look down at Coach Stein for the signs. Zach stands in. 2 for 3 today. Scored 2 runs as well. Big, slow breaking pitch. Not what Zach wants to hit anyhow. 0-1. 1 out. Bussin' the runner at first. Holds on that one. Low and outside in the turf. Go forward. 1-1. Up. 2-1. Zach ready to go. 2-1. Oh, please. Goodness. 2-2. Really big outside corner to the left-handed batters. 1 out. Runner at first. 2-2 count. Throw over to first. Pulls his first baseman off the base, but keeps it at the bag. Jake back safely. Didn't really have much of a lead anyhow. Oh, please. Rung Zach up on a high inside curveball. Man. I disagree with that call. That was not a strike. Zach does not stand on top of the plate. It was closer to him than it was to the plate. All he had to do was slightly lean forward. He would have gotten hit. First pitch swinging. Coop hits one on the left side. Beats it out. Yes. Legs out. Infield single there. Will Couchman did bobble it at third. Picked it up. Fired a strike to the first baseman, but Coop running hard and with good speed beats it out. Ruled an error. Ruled an error. I think because it was bobbled. So that's fair. Brings Troy Berg to the plate. Really, really would like to make these costly. Curveball from Juhas drops in. 0-1. Two on, 2 out. It's not even near the black. 0-2. Berg able to hold up on that one, low and away. 1-2. One, 2, 2 outs, 2 on, up and out, 2-2. Good discipline by Troy. Two, 2 outs, 2 on. Oh, I don't know how he danced over the top of that one. But he did. 3-2. Probably thinking, maybe should have let it hit me in the foot. But full count, 3-2. That's what that means. 2 outs, 2 on. Runners will be off with the pitch. Berg pulls it hard to the third baseman, though. Fields it, high throw, but he's able to bring it in and touch the bag for the third out. So Tritons threatened, but unable to add to their lead. They'll take an 8-5 lead to the top of the 9th. Big inning. See if Tritons can shut it down. It's 3-4-5 due up for NIACC. That's the part of their lineup that they're going to want up. Hudel, Kwapniowski, and Stocker. Kirchhoff back out to close it out for the Tritons. We'll take a short break and be back with you here in just a moment on the ICCAC Network. Hudel leads it off for the Trojans here in the top of the 9th. First pitch is fouled out of play, 0-1. Hudel has been a challenge for the Tritons so far. Leans back, takes that one bit inside, 1-1. Little inside, or a little low rather. 2-1. Leadoff batter here in the top of the 9th. Hudel to be followed by Kwapniowski. Grounder to the right side, fielded by Cooper. Fires over to Smoot for the first out. Kwapniowski, Stocker.
Right fielder number 22, Sam Kwapniowski.
Right fielder Kwapniowski, another left-handed batter, stands in now. Kwapniowski 1 for 4 on the day. First pitch is low. Fly ball to left center field. Bowman over underneath it, brings it in for the second out. Fairly well hit, but stays in the park, not even to the warning track. Second out. Brings Stocker to the plate. DH for Trojans today. First pitch swinging, shallow fly ball. Nicholson goes back on it and lifts his glove hand and brings it in. So quick top of the 9th. Tritons get the win that they were looking for. They play tomorrow at 11, I believe is the schedule. NIACC will stick around and play the evening game in probably just under an hour. They will face Northeast, who fell to DMACC in the first game today. Let's see if I can confirm that game time for you tomorrow for the Tritons. I believe it will be 11 a.m. against Southeastern here at Harlen Rogers Complex. Helen and Harlen Rogers Sports Complex at the Mary and Maury Stark Family Stadium. Tritons take second game here of the tournament, 8-5 over the NIACC Trojans. They'll be back in action tomorrow at 11. Game 3 coming up here today, Northeast versus NIACC at approximately 6 p.m. Central. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll be back with you next time.